Hello everyone, so welcome once again to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make, or the easiest way to make, a cufflink sleeve. Actually, I'm just going to focus on the cufflink side. So it's a detailed tutorial and it's straightforward, to the point, and well detailed. So please watch to the end and do not skip any part. Guys, please like and subscribe to my channel, and God bless you as you do that. So let's get straight into this tutorial. So the first thing first, you have to measure your sleeve length, your total sleeve length, then you minus it from the band. So it depends on how full or how long you want your band to be. For me, I want the band to be longer. As you can see in the picture, you can see the band is long, so I minus 4 inches from it. So my full length is 22 inches minus 4, which is the band, gave me 18. So I already draft out my basic sleeve, and I use the length of 18 inches, as you can see in the video. So I've cut out 18 inches from it, and I'm just going to cut this sleeve out before drafting my band. So the first thing first, after attaching my sleeve to my shirt or the upper part, you take the round circumference of your wrist. Mine is 8, as you can see. So I'm just going to measure it again on the sleeve to be sure I'm on the right part. So after getting the right number, now it's supposed to cut our band. So I'm just going to give this a nice press, iron it very well because it's rough. Then I'm going to take a length of 9 inches. Remember, my round wrist is 8. So I'm going to add 1 inches for the folding. You get to see why at the end of this video. So you add 1 inches for the folding. Then for the length, that's the height of it, I'm going to be using 9 inches also. So 8 inches for the folding, then 1 inch sewing allowance I'm going to add to fold it together by the time I fold it into 2. So I'm just going to take 9 inches width, 9 inches length. I hope it's clear. So I'm just going to mark my height, which is the 4 inches. You can see I'm going to place 4 inches like so, you can see. So by the time I fold this into 2, it's going to give me 8. So that's why I'm using 8. So you see, when you fold that 4 inches into 2 to give you 8. So it depends on how wide you want it to be, but you can make it 2.5 inches band. It will depend on you, but I want mine to be long, so that's why I'm using 4 inches. So after placing the 8 inches, I'm going to add 1 inch sewing allowance to it. This 1 inches is for the folding allowance. If you don't have folding allowance, you have shortage. Even if you are using 2 inches or 2.5 inches waistband, add 1 inch sewing allowance for the folding. So the width will also be 9 inches. Remember, for the folding. So I'm going to be cutting 2 pieces of this. So I'm going to measure it again, so I will be sure that I'm on a straight line. So I'm just going to go and measure like so, then rule it out before I cut. So I'm going to be cutting 2 pieces of this. So this is what I'm talking about. When you fold it into 2, you can see you're having 4 inches plus the folding allowance. So I'm just going to cut this out. So after cutting, I'm going to place my collar stay. You can use collar stay, you can use art stay, anyone that works for you. So by the time I fold into 2 like this, you can see I'll have half an inch sewing allowance to fold it. So that's why I say you leave 1 inch allowance. So I'm just going to fold this art stay away 1 inches or half inches away from the end points or the front part like so. Then I'm going to give it a nice press, then fold into 2 like this. Then I'll take it to the sewing machine and sew this edge by half an inch. Remember, I left 1 inches allowance, so take note of that. So after doing that, you can see this second part, you can see how it's looking, but I have not turned this one over. I want to show you guys how I'm going to turn it over. So I'm just going to turn it over like so, and then give it a good press. So I'm just going to iron this very well, and then fold that half inch allowance. You can see it's looking long, so by the time I fold it to be looking shorter, so you can see the allowance of it. So this side is going to be looking longer because I've not folded it. So when you are folding, make sure that the down part on one side of it is longer than the upper side. They must not be equal when you are folding this part. So if you notice, you see the down part is longer than the upper part. So take note of that. They must not be equal. So when you are inserting it into the sleeve, it will sit very well. if you make it equal, it won't sit very well. The sleeve might pop out at the end of the day, so you must make one side, that's the down part, longer than the upper side. As you can see in the video, if you look very closely, you see that they are not equal. So I'm just going to iron this properly and then do the same to the second band. So you can see I've ironed the two band very well, and if you notice, you see they are not equal. The down part is longer than the upper part, so by the time I'm inserting the sleeve, it will sit very well. So take note of that. So I'm just going to show you a sample before taking it to the sewing machine and sew. So I'm just going to be inserting the sleeve in between, like so. So I'll insert half an inch inwards before sewing. So when I'm sewing, I'll just take my time in this part and sew gently. So another insight or another view of how it's going to be inserted, I'm just going to show you a bit before sewing. I'm going to do, so I'm just going to insert it by half an inch inwards, like so, then run a stitch straight down. So I'm just going to take my time at this sewing part. You don't need to rush, just take your time sewing this. So insert it in between. You can see the longer part is down while the shorter part is up. So I'm just going to insert the sleeve in between, like so, then run a stitch. So it's a very easy and straightforward tutorial. So guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. God bless you as you do that. Please share and like this video, share to your friends, share to your colleagues, and like and subscribe to my channel. God bless you guys as you do that. So just take your time in this part. If you notice, I'm not in a rush, I'm not rushing, I'm taking my time to make sure I get it perfectly, because this is the front side, it has to be neat. So take your time when you are doing this. So I'm done. You can see how it's looking all neat. As I say, you take your time. This is the front part, so you need to make it look perfect as possible. So you can see the inside, no pop out, no shoot out, looking well neat. That's why I said make sure the down part is longer than the upper part, so it will sit very well. So I'll take it to the embroiderer to create the buttonhole. So by the time I fix the buttonhole in the middle, then fix my button, it's going to be looking something like this. You can see how nice and neat it's looking, no popping out, nothing. So it's looking well placed. So make sure the down part is longer than the upper part. This is where most people make mistake. At the end of the day, the sleeve will end up popping out for this band area. So I'm going to take it to the embroiderer to create the buttonhole and then fix my button. So guys, this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please like and subscribe to my channel. God bless you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.